Hello everybody and welcome back to another Rich Mindset amazing video. It's gonna be a short one but a really interesting one because from my experience all these years there is one most incredibly, I don't know how to describe it, that you understand the importance of the topic that we have today. As you already saw in the announcement, today we are going to talk about what gives you energy. And why I'm asking you this is because on a daily basis, if you go out from your house and you go to work, you go to shop something, you go, I don't know, where do you want to go? And if you take a look around you, you will notice a lot of people without energy. Well, the secret to all of this, to the fact that you have energy every single day, is the ultimate goal that you should have in order for you to achieve your dreams and goals. On Rich Mindset, as you already know, we talk a lot about how to improve your mentality, how to personally develop yourself more and better. But there's one thing that I think less than 10% of the people worldwide talk about, and that is the level of energy. I'm telling you this because even before I became an entrepreneur, I understood the basic of this tip that we're gonna talk about today. Because it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter how you want to use it, the level of energy that you have when you're trying to solve a situation, to present something, to sell something, to pick up a girl or pick up a boy if you're a girl, to create a campaign, to meet other people, to go outside. It doesn't matter what we're talking about. The level of energy that you have will influence the entire process in a proportion of 80, if not 90% of the time. Because this is what makes a difference. Now I'm gonna explain you exactly what do I mean, and then we're gonna talk about 3 or 4 types of energy that it's really important for you to understand, and of course use them on a daily basis. So first of all, I'm gonna give you a personal example so you understand exactly what I mean. Every single time when I meet a new customer or potential customer, I'm saying customer because I close everybody. No, I'm just kidding, but the basic truth is every single time when you meet a potential customer, when I meet a potential customer, the most important thing that I want to transmit in that meeting is the confidence that I have in what I do. And there are 2 ways in which you can do that. One of them, having information, and this is the type of energy that Gabriel has, because it doesn't matter in what meeting he goes, he's 100% there and he knows all the information that he needs in order to make you understand what a service or product he is selling, okay? And the second type of energy in this case, it's my type of energy, because I know so good what I do, I went through the process so many times, I made so many campaigns, I created so many graphic and text for my customers that I don't need the information, but the way I am presenting as a posture, as a tone, as a mentality, as a voice, when I'm talking into a meeting, the person in front of me knows that I truly know the shit that I'm talking about. So there are multiple types of energy that you can present in your life or use in your life in order for you to impact the outcome of what you are doing in that moment. Now, I don't know if it's a secret, to be honest, but one of the things that I do in order to improve my energy, and a lot of people around me always ask me, how can you always be happy? Why are you never upset? Why are you always joking? How can you be so positive all the time? Well, first thing that I did, I trained my mind that waking up early is not losing sleep. I think this is the most important thing that you can do yourself, is training your mind to understand that if you wake up earlier, that means you have more time in order to achieve your dreams and goals. It is not about losing sleep, because 99% of the people that I know, they think if they wake up early, they are going to lose sleep that is vital for them to I don't know what. That's bullshit. That it's totally not true. A person can 100% survive, and not only survive but perform if they have a minimum of 6 hours of sleep. That means from the 24 hours that you have available, if you sleep, let's say 8, then you still have how many? 16 hours left on your program in which you can create the environment, the procedure, the things that you need in order to achieve your goals. Okay, now the second thing is that you need to do after you manage to train your brain in order to wake up early and be productive. It's the way you wake up. Because if you are the type of person that in this moment, it's, let's put it like this, it's taking the long time to wake up, they're moving around in the bed, they're starting to make sounds like they have orgasm before they, wake up and stuff like this, that means that your brain is not ready to accept the fact that you have to go wake up and start doing something. So, for me, I give myself 3 tasks. First task is make my bed, second task is put music on, third task is make coffee. So every time I woke up, the first thing I thought about is these 3 things. And by repeating them over and over and over and over again, my head, when it wakes up, it doesn't have that, how it goes, that attentive to keep me in bed. He knows I have something to do. We have a task. It's already implemented there. So when I wake up, I'm directly on. Everybody is asking me, how can you do that? It's really easy. Just train your head to have a task every single morning when you wake up, and you will understand that automatically he will not try to keep you in bed, but your subconscious mind will wake you up directly in order for you to complete those tasks. So for me, it's making bed, putting music on, and making coffee. I'm putting music on, and especially I put aggressive hip-hop music that has to do with not swearing everybody else or how good I am and stuff like this. I'm putting hip-hop music that is self-motivating, something like this, something that has a rhythm and lyrics that makes you want to do things, make you emotionally motivated. Because if I listen to that while I'm doing my bed and I'm drinking my coffee, automatically my mind is set up to search for solutions, to search for what I have to do today, why and how, because it's training your subconscious mind, although you are not realizing at that point that music, that for you, it's a key of opening your activity plan already, okay? That's why I'm putting on music. Now, this is something that you can do every single morning in order to improve the process of waking up and activating your conscious and subconscious mind. Now, the second part is what I said earlier, is the type of energy you bring in the game. Because it doesn't matter, again, what you do, that you want to pick up a girl, you want to sell something, you have to go to work, you have to talk to your friends, go out and party, I don't know what, you need a level of energy in order to achieve those goals. Because, for example, if I want to sell something of $1 million and I'm going to a table and sit with somebody that can invest, and I'm gonna tell him, I have the best project in my life, and you can, it's not gonna work. It doesn't matter what facts I'm gonna give him. In, I think 80%, if not 90% of the times, you are not going to close him, okay? But if you have your energy up and you did what I told you in the morning, and your brain is already activated and ready to do something, then you have to find the type of energy that, let's say, describes you better. For me, when I stay at the table, the energy that I always transmit to the person in front of me, it's trust. And why is it trust? Is because I know what I'm doing. I had so many talks with the social platforms that I'm handling that I know how the algorithm works 100% of the time. I did so many campaigns that if you give me Facebook Meta in a different language, I can point you out the direction in order to create or make or verify something inside it only by the structure of the platform itself. If you tell me how a system or a strategy works on the social and why, you just have to give me the domain and I can create it in 45 minutes from A to zero. If you ask me about the budgets that they have to invest, I know an estimative budget depending on the niche for more than, I think, 60-70% of the niches. So the energy that I transmit at the table is trust, because I went and I did my research and I did the repetition and adaptation and motivation and the way the ecosystem works. I did it so many times until I know it outside out. It's like saying a prayer that you said your entire life. This is how I talk in a meeting, because I already know all of this. I have a motto that I always use, because everybody that I'm meeting, they're a little bit surprised, because marketing discussion doesn't work the way I do it. When somebody asks you what are the results or estimation, I need to see, I need to research this, that, always an evasive answer. But when they ask me, I always answer exactly, because I have this information 99% of the time. Maybe there's 1-2 times that I don't have it. And they always ask me, how can you know everything? And I tell them every single time, one of my mottos in my life is to have 5 answers for every single question when it comes to my specialty. So it doesn't matter what question you have, I have at least 5 ways of describing, explaining, or telling you how you can make it happen on that specific example. So by having this kind of energy, I am able to transmit the trust and the confidence that I have to the person in front of me, and makes my goal easier to achieve. The same you can do in another type of collaboration or in other goals. For example, if you want to attract a woman. Now, most of people, when they want to attract a woman or to talk to a woman, they try to doubt themselves. And they start asking questions in their head: why isn't she good enough? What is happening? Why is she not talking to me? I tried to blink at her and she didn't look, and stuff like this. But this is the most important thing that you need to understand. Your level of energy, if she's not interested, made her not to be. But if your level of energy is high enough, and the confidence you have and the trust in yourself that you have is high enough, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Because at the end of the day, she's just a girl. I know you like her, I know you're crazy about her, and for the girls the same thing. But all of us, we have different kind of weaknesses. And most of the girls, the weaknesses, because of the society we live in, it's a confident man, a strong man, a man that can take the leadership of being the man in the relationship. So the energy that you have to transmit in order for her to show you interest is to be a fucking man. But most of us go through the stage where we are not confident enough, and then we are wondering why these girls are not interested in us. But the truth is, maybe she is searching for something like this. Maybe she already is interested in herself, but only because you doubt yourself and your energy level is not that high, makes her not be interested in you. The same goes when you go to your work. Maybe you're not the best at the work, and I had so many. The best example that I can give you is I saw yesterday interview with a big footballer called Gundogan from Manchester City. He admitted this. He said, "I'm not the best passer, I'm not the fastest player, I'm not the most visual or creative player, but every single coach that I have, they told me when I'm in the field, I make everybody around me better." So the same energy level you can have as well. You don't have to be the best one in your company. You don't have to be the smartest one, or I don't know, the most performing one. But if your level of energy is high enough and people that are surrounding you are influenced by the way you have your energy set up, then you can become by far the best paid person in that workplace, or the best promoted or fastest promoted person. So the level of energy that you need to have must depend on what your goal or objective is. Because now, for example, if you're gonna give you a better example right now. If you have a meeting with somebody that wants to invest and you're coming only with bad jokes, that's not the kind of energy that you should bring at the table, right? But the energy must be one adapted to the situation. And in order to do that, then you need to identify the goal that you have. So, guys, the level of energy you bring at the table, it doesn't matter in what situation, is the most important thing that you can have at your disposal. 80 to 90% of the times, every single time when your energy level is low, you are not going to be able to close the deal, let's put it like this, to achieve your objective. So, go out there, take some time, understand the type of person you are, search the type of energy that you seem adequate to you, because you can be the type of person that talks a lot. You can be the type of person that listens to people. You can be the type of person that is confident. You can be the type of person that helps everybody with advices or even physically. You can be the type of person that is joking a lot, that is flirting a lot, that it's just lovely by vision. I don't know how to call it right now. So you're just enjoyable. Enjoyable is the best way to say. So identify first what makes you special, what kind of energy you already have inside. And based on that knowledge, adapt your energy in the situation that you need it. And every single time when you want to achieve something and you need that kind of energy, put it in motion. But in order for you to do it without forcing it, you need to create a habit of creating that energy for you every single day. This is why my tips, I think, are really good to implement in the morning, because will train your subconscious mind in order to get your energy to a routine and of course on the next level. And this is how it doesn't matter, even if your objective is not reached at that moment, you will not come in a depression. You will still be there, because in the end of the day, knowing your energy and controlling it will allow you to understand it's only a failure, and you can wake up, get up, dust yourself, and then go further and do it again and again and again until the success rate will be higher. Guys, I hope you understand how important your energy level is. If you have any question about it, tell me, write me, either on my private channel or on this channel. We are here for you to help you improve everything that is related to a rich mindset, as you already know. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Until then, bye-bye and have an amazing week.
That's my love, she wants a block till the dove begins to flock. And I go and rub a spot till you see them panties drop. Got the rage all in her eyes, my mistakes perceived as lies.